Hi everyone, this is Triple T, and today I'm transforming Toys FT-31E Bandit, or Dead End as we call him. And it's a fairly easy transformation. There is just some parts where you have to pull him apart that I don't really like, but that's more for the arm mode. Yeah, let's just get everything done, shall we? Rotate the head, fold this up, and it is supposed to come in there, but don't tab it in just yet because we need to get the arms under there. Untab the bonnet and hinge that outwards. So you have that ready. It can just be like that. It's okay. Fold the arms upwards, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 pegs here that you need to undo. So you can fold these sides to the back, like so. Come to the arms, open that up, and rotate this little side view mirror out to the side, and rotate the hand in. Close both of them up, like so. Hinge the arm inwards like that, so you actually get everything nice and in place. Open the chest up, fold the chest down. Not all the way in, but just so we have some wiggle room up here. Now, this piece comes underneath there, and that is going into a slot in there. So, start with the front, and then just tab that in, and everything should be just fine. If you have a hard time getting things in place, just pull this out a bit, and then you can actually get everything just easier in place like that. And you can, of course, rotate the head before doing the last step, but I don't, because you don't want to have the visible head syndrome. So now we scooch this engine piece, well, this front piece, backwards into those little tabs, and then we press the bonnet down, like so, and we push this down and onto itself. This is going to stay up because you need that for when the legs are actually going to tab in. Pull the legs down, like so, so you extend them. And you can actually fold them out to the side. Everything is just easier that way. Fold that up, and fold everything up. Fold these in, so they are flat. Fold this out, and that is going to take that place. Well, yeah. Here you have a little locking tab. You fold that to the side. And then you can rotate it down and straighten it out again, because that is where it's going to stay. Be careful so you don't scrape the foot on that one, because trust me, you can. Compress the foot so the underside of the foot actually align with these screws, and fold the inner piece of the foot in like that. Yeah. Rotate this around. And you have to straighten that out a bit. And close that up. And just decompress the back here. And then we are done with that side. We're going to do the same thing here. Before we scooch everything in, we actually have to tab these two together. So don't do that before. When you've gotten both of these together, just tab them in. You have a lot of tabs on the top and bottom, and just press them together and everything will be fine. And when you're done with those, just press that little waist piece down and in, so it sits flush like that. Now we come to 4 hook tabs, and these are quite scary, to be quite frank, because these two has to come in first. And then we get these sides. And they're not that scary going into car mode. They are scary going out of car mode. You have to be very, very strong there. Okay, the last step is this. Now we just hinge that down, and there are 2 ports and pegs that we should line up like so. And here you have him in his beautiful, beautiful alt mode. Now we're going to transform him into arm mode, and this is the transformation I'm dreading, because pulling him apart, you need enormous force, and it's still just plastic, so... first, we need to prep this arm by taking that apart, like so. Come to the underside of this vehicle and just pull that up. So you're done with that. Now comes the tricky part, because now we're going to squeeze him from the sides, so he actually opens up. And yeah, let's see if I can actually get these out first. No, I can't. Yes, I could. Good. So get those out as well first, like that. Because then you can actually use these a bit to the sides, which actually makes this a lot less scary. Before you pull, get this just pushed up so you don't crush anything. And this just... good. It actually worked. Now we have to pull this little piece out, and this is the little piece I'm so scared of breaking. And it is the rotation of the arm as well. So this is... I don't know what they were thinking, really. Fold this up and hinge this piece out and down and into that again. Get this out. Push these tabs into those slots. And you can see that the exhaust pipe just went into the right place. And that is going in there, and this is going around that very, very scary piece. And you have a lot of tabs and stuff like that everywhere, so just line it up as best as you can. Tab everything in. And then we take this piece. And get it lined up like that. And then you scooch them together so there is no wiggle room up here. Like that. I hope I did that on camera. I hope I did that on camera. This piece has to be like this. I'm going to show you why in a minute when I bring in Minosaur. And these flaps have to be out to the side. Now you're going to put this in. This is going to go in here. And the wheels are going to go there. And these little clamps are going to go down onto these little ports here. No, you didn't see that. These ports there. And then these are going to clamp around and form the arm, hopefully. Just push that in on both sides and then just fold those pieces in. And now we have the arm all, sorry about that, the arm all done. Now, to get the arm off, you have to start by getting these out. And if you actually do it down here, you have more force to pull it out, like so. Hinge it upwards. And then you get this off. And now we can continue normally. Now we're going to detach things. We start by detaching this midsection, like so. Then we're going to detach the underbelly of the beast. Get this out, And now you can actually push this leg section out while you're at it. This doesn't want to play ball with me, so I don't really care. You have 4 pegs here that you need to disengage. Come to the back and remove the back piece, like so. That actually makes everything go out, like so. Rotate the leg down. Fold the foot all the way down. Hinge this upwards. And this goes out to the side until it's up, and then you push that in, so the leg is actually locked into place. Fold this down, fold this in, and you need to fold that out as well, and that out. This was kind of... This was really in here for some reason. There. Take care when you fold things around because they need to go in a certain order. And then you can just tab the leg in together. Fold the foot forward so it is elongated. And that is almost one leg done. We just need to press this in. And now you have one leg done. Now I'm going to press this in just to get this little tiny waist away. And you have to be very firm when you do that because, yeah. And then I'm going to get the thicker piece out again because you need the room here. Well, I think I need the room. I don't know if you actually do, but still. Come to the bonnet and hinge that upwards. Come to the sides, or the arms, rather, and you're going to loosen them up to the side first, and then downwards. So first this, then that. And then you have an arm all free and loosey-goosey. And remember, there is a tab on the inside, so you need to untab that just to get things out. Like so. Now we can hinge that. We can hinge that out. And this is gonna come down like so. So the outer side of the bonnet is actually touching. And the bonnet is gonna go into these little ports here. And this is gonna come down like so and cover all that up. Hinge this up and over and into the body like that. Then hinge this chest upwards and you tab that in. You can actually pull the arms out as well now, so you have some room to operate. You have 1 tab in there, 2 tabs in there, and then just the rest in there. And now you can actually compress him like that. You rotate his head. And now we're going to expand the arms like that. Open that up. Rotate the hand out. Close the sides back. And you have 1 arm done after you fold this little side view mirror in. And there you have him in robot mode. But I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care.